What's up, YouTube? It is DJ Dominator, and today I'm coming back at you again with another episode of DJ Dominator Reacts. Just as a little Christmas warm-up here, we're going to do a reaction video on why Black Friday is called Black Friday. So today's video is by the YouTuber Today I Found Out. He's like he does all like the current events and all the factual kind of videos, like stuff like that. If you're into facts, you're into history, you're into current events, any of that stuff, he's got that for you. So without further ado, we're going to get right into this reaction video, and I'm going to share my screen, and we're going to react to why Black Friday is called Black Friday. Let's get it.
Black Friday. While it wasn't called Black Friday until the 1960s, and then not popularly called such until the last 2 decades, retailers have been trying to push people to shop the Friday after Thanksgiving since the late 19th, early 20th century. Around this time, it was very popular for various department stores, such as Macy's and Eaton's, to sponsor parades.
Eaton's, I've never heard of that, but I've heard of Macy's, though. Macy's, I don't think, is in business anymore. I think because Amazon killed them. Okay, this is what I have to say. We might end up having Cyber Black Friday, or Cyber Friday, and Cyber Monday. But we already have Cyber Monday, so yeah, that's not really that creative. But Cyber Friday, I'm sure there probably is a Cyber Friday out there. It's probably not that big right now, but it probably in time, with how Amazon expands and all that jazz, it'll probably take off eventually.
That would occur the day after Thanksgiving. These parades would typically be a major part of Christmas advertising campaigns by these stores. This, in turn, would ultimately result in a lot of people going shopping after the parades were over. Over time, this melded into a commonly accepted, unwritten rule among most major department stores.
They wait till after Thanksgiving to wait for all their advertisements to show.
Off until these parades were.
Alright, so with all these advertisements being shown at me nowadays, I'm sure you guys are getting these advertisements too, but they're just ruthless, and it just these department stores, like, it's crazy. Amazon, Walmart, Target, Best Buy, Google. I mean, all these technology just being shoved in your face. It's crazy. I hate that because, in my opinion, I feel like I have everything I could ever want with the computer I have, and I have everything I ever wanted in my life, and why do I need anything? Why do I need to buy? Look, I want to be successful like you guys do too, but I think I have enough shit in my life. I'm good without it. But let's continue. That's neither here nor there. Let's continue this video.
Over. By the 1930s, the Friday after Thanksgiving had become the official start of the Christmas shopping season among the vast majority of retailers out there.
It looks like it's in the UK. That looks pretty nice. I'm not into like shopping or whatever, but that's a pretty nice looking shopping district, I gotta say. I've always wanted to go to Europe, and I think of it this way. I'm never going to get to any traveling place. Like, I've never been outside the U.S. before, and hold on, guys, let me just turn my light down. So I feel like I'm glaring a little bit. Anyway, I will never be able to. Sorry, guys. I'll never get anywhere if I'm just, spending money on stupid shit that doesn't really make a difference. I think it really makes a difference. It's about the experience, not in regards to Black Friday, but like in life. But sorry, guys. Let's continue.
There. However, this tradition ultimately resulted in retailers being unhappy with the length of the Christmas shopping season on November's.
I think recently Christmas and Thanksgiving were exactly a month apart.
Thanksgiving at that time was always on the last Thursday of November. Thus, with the strong encouragement of lobbyists for various retailers, President Roosevelt in 1939 decided to change the official date of Thanksgiving to be on the second to last Thursday in November in order to lengthen the Christmas shopping season as much as possible, with the hope that it would boost sales for retailers and thus boost the economy. However, when Roosevelt changed the official date of Thanksgiving to a week earlier,
Thanksgiving is where it's at, bro.
Many people refused to.
Bro, Thanksgiving is where it's at. Like, you get to eat all this food. You get to break bread with your loved ones that you haven't seen in I don't even know how long. You haven't seen them the entire year. You haven't seen this one. You haven't seen that one. You haven't seen whatever. That's where it's at. Is Thanksgiving. In my opinion, I like Thanksgiving better than any Black Friday sale out there at all. But let's continue.
To change the date, they held Thanksgiving.
I'm saying that a lot.
And mockingly
that should be my one-liner. Is let's continue.
In fact, a full 22 states refused to go along with Roosevelt's date, which continued for the next 2 years. Texas, on the other hand, decided to take
Texas does
both
what they want to
holidays
do.
and held two Thanksgivings.
I can't get mad at them. I do
To
kind of the
fix the
same
multiple
thing.
dates for Thanksgiving
Just do
issue,
what I want to do.
Congress passed a law and later amended it that for the first time officially set the date for Thanksgiving into US law. The date they finally set, which Roosevelt ratified, was the 4th Thursday in November, which would sometimes be the last and sometimes be the second to last.
Last Thursday in
In any
November.
event, the term Black Friday wasn't coined to describe the day after Thanksgiving until the mid-1960s. Even then, it wasn't a popular term nationally until around the last 20 years.
How far in are we?
There are several suggested origins.
That's
to this name.
basically
Most
what
likely
Black Friday
origin,
is in a
which
nutshell.
Reasonably well documented, is from Philadelphia police officers, bus drivers, and taxi cab drivers who dreaded the day after Thanksgiving due to the traffic problems and the massive amount of people out and about. One of the earliest documented
Christmas time, a lot of people are out. I work in shipping, so yeah, Christmas is a very busy time of the year for shipping, retailers, and just about probably every business that you could probably think of. But let's continue.
references of this was in December of 1961.
Peak season around the world. Not just the peak season at FedEx, but peak season for every motherfucker.
Customary for officers to refer to
Everybody.
Thanksgiving days as Black Friday and Black Saturday. Hardly a
Black
stimulus
Saturday.
for business. The problem was discussed by merchants with their deputy city representative. He recommended adoption of a positive approach which would convert Black Friday and Black Saturday to Big Friday and Big Saturday.
Big Friday.
They came up with all these weird-ass
In the next
names.
decade,
Weird-ass
more and
names.
more references can be found in various newspaper archives of this particular Friday.
Like, I
being
wonder why they
called
didn't just call it Black
for this
Friday
reason.
straight up.
In the 1980s, retailers, unhappy with the negative connotations of what appears to be the real origin of the term, decided to start pushing that the actual origin was that most retailers operated in a financial loss for most of the year, and Black Friday was named such because it was the day of the year when retailers would finally see a profit, moving out of the red and into the black.
Oh, yeah. That's where it came from. The retailers didn't like how it sounded originally. So they're taking losses most of the year, and then right on Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving, the kickoff of the Christmas season, they see their profits go from this to this.
This, of course, simply isn't true.
Yeah,
While there are
that,
some retailers who depend on
this.
Christmas season's profits to make a profit for the year, most retailers see profits every quarter based on the quarterly SEC filings of those major
FY,
retailers.
fiscal year.
There are also no references
I don't
to
know
this
what that has to do with
potential
anything.
origin predating around the 1980s, and there are numerous references to the previously listed theory before that time. A lesser theory that is sometimes
Who's
spread
that guy?
about is that this naming came from the stock market crash in late 1929, which kicked off the Great Depression. In fact, though, that event happened on a Tuesday, not a Friday. The actual
Yeah.
Black Friday
I don't know
stock
where
market
someone
scare
would've got
happened in
that from.
1969 was in September and had to do with gold prices, so in neither case had anything to do with shopping or the Friday after Thanksgiving. While we're on the topic of Black Friday myths, it should be noted that Black Friday is not the biggest shopping day of the year. In fact, it's typically not even in the top 5,
What?
though has cracked the ranks a few times.
Other than Black Friday, I could probably see, because of Amazon or whatever, I could probably see it being Cyber Monday, bigger shopping day of the year. Because most shopping, I feel like, is done online nowadays. I don't do shopping online. I'd mostly do shopping in a store. But once in a while, I will order something online, but not often. I like, I don't really need a lot of shit, so. If anything, I sell stuff online. I don't buy shit online. Let's continue.
Times. The real biggest shopping day
I-
of the year
I said
is nearly
eBay,
always the
and I
Saturday
Facebook
before
Marketplace.
Christmas, except when
That's
Christmas
where I
falls
sell
on a
stuff
weekend
online.
day, usually the Thursday or Friday before Christmas. Thus, the procrastinators. Bonus facts. In 2008, Yadimitai Demur, a Long Island Walmart temporary employee, was trampled to death on Black Friday when shoppers at Green Acres Shopping
God.
Center, impatient with
Yeah, people are crazy on Black Friday. But let's hear this story. This guy got trampled or something?
waiting for the store to open, pushed against the doors to try to get them to open. Workers
Jesus!
pushed back to try to keep the doors
No
from
TV
breaking,
is worth
but
someone's
ultimately the
life.
masses won
What
out,
the
and
fuck?
Over 2,000 people streamed in, trampling Demore. The paramedics who arrived and tried to save Demore were also trampled and seriously injured by shoppers who apparently didn't care that there was a dying man lying at the entrance
That's
of the
fucked
store,
up.
with
I'm
paramedics
sorry.
trying to resuscitate him. All told,
No
5
TV's
shoppers
worth
had
it.
to be hospitalized at that one location, and many more
Hold
were
on,
injured.
let's go back. Let's hear the whole
Bonus facts
story.
too. The Black Friday, in which case the biggest shopping day of the year is usually the Thursday or Friday before Christmas. Thus,
Thursday or Friday before Christmas. That makes more sense.
Bonus facts. In 2008, Yedimitai Demur, a Long Island Walmart temporary employee, was trampled to death on Black Friday when shoppers at Green Acres Shopping Center, impatient with waiting for the store to open, pushed against the doors to try to get them to open.
No sale is worth someone's life, but that's fucked up. I'm sorry. And what a way to temporary employee? That's gotta suck to be him.
Workers pushed back to try to keep the doors from breaking, but ultimately the masses won out, and over 2,000 people streamed in, trampling Demore.
It's like a stampede of wildebeest.
Tried to save Demore were also trampled and seriously injured by shoppers who apparently didn't care that there was a dying man lying at the entrance of the store, with paramedics trying to resuscitate him. All told, 5 shoppers had to be hospitalized at that one location, and many more were injured.
Shoppers?
Bonus fact 2. As mentioned, the term Black Friday itself was first used to describe a stock market crisis on September the 14th, 1869. At the time, gold prices were almost solely controlled by investors in the New York Stock Exchange.
How could it go back that
Specifically,
far?
James Fisk and Jay Gould headed an investment group that sought to control the price of gold, at that time owning the rights to nearly 50% of all gold circulated in the United States. The only flaw in their plan was that the US government occasionally releases gold reserves for sale in order to regulate the price of gold and keep paper money valuable. To get around this, the investment group recruited President Grant's brother-in-law to convince Grant to appoint Daniel Butterfield as the assistant to the treasurer. Butterfield had agreed that he would do his best to make sure that the government would not release any of their gold holdings and would tip this investment group off when the government was planning on selling gold so that the investors could first drive up the
I don't
price
get
of
why
gold
people-
and then sell large
why gold is so
portions
much
of their
money. I don't
gold
get
holdings
why.
for profit before the
I don't
government
get it,
released.
but I know it's worth a lot of money,
prices.
but I don't know the
problem
reasoning behind
started
it.
when this group was too successful, driving gold prices up by nearly 15% in a single day at one point. This had a consequence of rapidly decreasing the value of paper money. When Grant finally realized what was happening, he ordered the federal government to sell
I don't know, I don't
$3
question
million in
things. I
gold
just
to
go
counteract
with the
this
flow.
group's efforts. Within minutes after the gold hit the market, the price of gold plummeted, resulting in an
I think
investor
paper
panic,
money is much
which
better.
ultimately caused a huge stock
I don't
market
know why,
drop,
but
ruining
I
many.
just feel like it's
Interestingly,
better.
because Fisk and Gould were tipped off the day before this government release, they were able to sell off much of their gold holdings to various groups. Fisk and Gould made a
there
tidy
another
profit,
bonus
while
fact
the
I
groups
wonder?
they sold to were ultimately ruined the next day, and the government gold hit the market. So I really hope you liked that video, and if
Okay,
you did like
guys.
it, click like below and leave us a
Alright guys, that's the end of the video. If you like this video, please leave me a like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that. And yeah, Merry Christmas.